Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a continuation to the what if that I created, and that is what if GT Goku got sent to the past, part 2. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Discord towards all of the link in the description. All you need to do is copy and paste, add me, and if it's still pending I'll either add you when I record at night time or in the morning, okay guys? And not only that, I'd like to thank you guys all for being patient when it comes to these videos. Like, yeah, as I stated, like, I'm getting there, I'm recovering well. So I hope I'll be able to continue with my stories, okay? And not only that, my channel will be up and running soon. I've been procrastinating for a while, so yeah, apologize. But I'll get it up and running very, very soon, okay guys? So yeah. But without further ado guys, I left this what if on for too long. Let's continue this one, and that is what if GT Goku got sent to the past, part 2. Now let's begin. Quick recap on what happened previously. Thanks to Goku being so stupidly broken and powerful, what ended up happening is Goku defeated Vegeta, Nappa really easy, and Raditz himself as well. And then Goku gave them a choice. They all pretty much gathered on Frieza's world, and they all got strong together. And thanks to Goku pretty much giving them a slight revenge, but they didn't fully kill Frieza because they were too weak to kill Frieza. What ended up happening is Vegeta and them all settled down on Earth really well. Goku still goes to Yardred to finish off his spiritual control training, but after that long period he comes back to Earth. King Cole gets destroyed and all that jazz goes down. What ends up happening is Goku utilizes his memory upon where the androids are and all that stuff, and so after destroying Dr. Gero, they decipher all his technology, they save androids 17, 18 and 16, destroy Cell, they kill the future Cell. And so there was no Cell Saga, but the androids themselves still exist, and they're more powerful than what they would be. And not only that, they're living happy lives. 17 lives on the island where he protects animals, 18 lives with Krillin like Canon, and 16 travels the world protecting them as well. So as they go on, 7 years has passed, and we come into the Buu Saga. Now what ends up happening is because Goku, Vegeta, Raditz and Nappa are just way too strong, even Gohan is, what goes down is none of them join the tournament. Instead they go to watch the next generation. And so as they get there, what ends up happening is they're confronted by Supreme Kai, towards Goku already knows. And so that's where our story is going to begin. Supreme Kai looks at Goku and he goes, "Nice to meet you. I am Shin." And Goku goes, "You do not need to explain. I know exactly who you are." Goku bows his head down to him. "You're the Supreme Kai of this universe, aren't you?" Shin looks at Goku and goes, "Oh, you know me?" And he goes, "Yeah, well I know King Kai. So I definitely know who you are. And you're Kibito. Nice to meet you guys." Kibito looks at Goku and goes, "I didn't know mortals had such good decorum. Nice to meet you as well." And so as they progress, Goku goes, "I know that you hear about Majin Buu and you need energy to get him, right? Well, not to worry, I know exactly where the location of Majin Buu. I think though it'll be useful if we do resurrect him." Shin's like, he goes, "Are you crazy? Do you know how powerful he is?" And then Shin stops. He goes, "How do you know all this?" Goku enters into Shin's mind using his telepathy and shows him everything. And so after Shin sees everything in his mind, he stops and looks at Goku and goes, "I understand." He sees Goku's life ahead, and he sees how powerful Majin Oob will become and how useful he is. And so Shin elects to do it the way Goku wants, okay? So what ends up happening is Goku makes sure that Goten and Trunks, they have their battle and show off their power fully. And so as everyone's watching, Spopovich and Yami see how powerful these two kids, and it blows their mind. And what happens is they rush out at Goten because he's actually the strongest one. Shin uses his abilities, but so does Goku. He holds Goten in place as well while they take his energy. Now Goten's energy almost fills up the entire device. When Goten falls and they fly away, what ends up happening is Trunks was so angry that he was going to rush and destroy them, but Vegeta stared at him, told him to no. Chi-Chi's angry that they happened to her son. What happens, Kibito lands by Goten and touches his head, heals him immediately, and tells Goten, "You're a very brave boy." Goten looks at him and says, "What the?" Goku looks at his son and goes, good boy Goten, you did it really well. You stay here, look after your mother, do you understand?" And he goes, "Yes, Dad." And Goku goes, "Come on guys, let's go." They all boosted away. Now, the reason why they're going to go with Goku's plan, because things need to go in a certain way for for Oob to exist. If not, Goku will choose the Dragon Balls. But what happens is they fly all the way to Barbady's ship, and when they get there, Dabura tries to spit on them, but Goku is way too fast and smacks Dabura away. He crashes into the ground. As they all get up, this is when Barbady sees him. He rushes inside the ship, and so does all the soldiers. And so Goku and them all go in. Now what happens is Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa himself, he stays away because he's just Nappa. And so Nappa goes, he's not there. So Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, Gohan, Supreme Kai, Kibito, and Piccolo stay out. They stay out and just observe. Now when they go into the ship, that's where they fight Pui Pui, what's it called, Yakon, and Dabura. Raditz takes on Pui Pui, and he's easy as, but he understands. He takes him out one punch, drops him. Yakon, Vegeta destroys him with his energy, overpowering him completely. And when it comes to Dabura, Goku goes, I didn't fight you before, but I want to see what it's like to fight you. Goku goes, let's go. Dabura goes to attack Goku. Goku and uses a finger and destroys Dabura's sword with one swipe. The Goku goes, you're going to do better than that. And Dabura's like, what the? Goku instantly appears and headbutts Dabura right in the head, and then punches him really hard, sending him flying. Dabura craters into one of the rocks in the area and hits the ground. He's looking like, oh. The Goku goes, well, that's what I expected from a Demon King. Oh well. Vegeta, Raditz, I think we're moving on. We've won pretty much. But as that's going down, Majin Buu has awoken already, thanks to the energy of Goten and the fact that Dabura managed to sustain enough damage to get energy. And so when Buu comes out, Barbady elects for Buu to attack, destroy them. But Buu's like, I don't think so. And Barbady said, what? And Goku and them appear, and Goku goes, Buu, hello. And Buu looks at Goku and goes, Buu's like, do you know Buu? How do you know Buu? Goku goes, there's a lot for me to show you if you like. He goes, this guy here is only going to use you, but at least we'll elect to have you a part of our family, at least. A part of you, anyway. And Majin Buu's like, oh, I'm interested. But Barbady's like, shut up! You don't know what you're talking about! And Goku goes, enough of you. Boom, kills Barbady straight away. And this is when Buu senses that Goku is far stronger than he is. Regardless if he has God Ki or not, Goku is far above him. And Buu's like, oh, bye-bye, mister. And Goku goes, come on, let's go. Everyone leaves the ship, and Dabura finally freed the Majin symbol. At first he thought he was going to get killed, but Goku goes, you're just he goes, technically you're just an innocent in this battle. So I'll choose to let you live. Supreme Kai looks at him, and Dabura's like, I've never been indebted to anyone. He goes, well, this is where you can pay your debt. Go back to hell and rule your kingdom wisely. How about that? Dabura's like, and he looks at himself and goes, finally, I'm free. I'm not that damn slave. Alright. Dabura immediately disappears and goes back to his realm. And what ends up happening is Buu goes, so, where's this life you're going to show me? Goku instantly goes into Buu's mind and shows him the life he has as Majin Buu, as Oob, as everything. And Majin Buu kind of is like, oh my gosh, so he's so happy. He can't wait to see Hercule, and can't wait to live that life. He's so happy. But then he sees that he merges with Oob, and he goes, oh, alright. So how's that gonna work? He's a part of me. And Goku goes, we just need to purge your darkness out, that's all. And he goes, are you gonna put me through the same motion as you did before? Goes, no, why not? I'll choose the Dragon Balls. And Buu's like, oh, alright then. And so Goku and Buu flies him, and Supreme Kai can't believe that Buu is so different with Goku after Goku showing him. And Vegeta's like, this lump of fat is powerful than all of us? I don't get it. And Goku goes, oh, he's way more powerful than you think, Vegeta. Really more powerful. And so as they go land, what happens is Goku asks Kami if they can use the Dragon Balls. And Kami's like, sweet as with it. And so when they summon Shenron, bear in mind Shenron is much stronger thanks to Kami being younger and more powerful. What ends up happening is when Shenron appears, Goku goes, hey Shenron, can you separate the dark evil half from Majin Buu? And Shenron looks at Majin Buu and goes, it can be done. Boom, uses his wish. And Evil Buu, Kid Buu comes out of Majin Buu's steam, and he's standing there. He's hostile, he wants to destroy everything. And then Goku goes, alright then, hey Buu! And Buu looks at, huh? Boom, Goku destroys Kid Buu right there on the spot. killing him. Majin Buu is shocked that Goku just did that. And everyone's like, what the? And then Goku goes, hey Shenron, can you reincarnate Buu again? And he goes, I can. And he goes, yes please. And so Shenron goes, alright then. He grants the wish, and Uber's created. And so Uber's born, just like in canon. Now Goku does that because Goku is actually really rich. He's actually richer than Hercule, has more than what Hercule has. He didn't go through the Cell Saga making himself look like he's a god or king. What ends up happening is Goku takes Buu back with him and gives Buu a great life. Buu enjoys the food, he enjoys animals, he enjoys life, he enjoys playing. And on that, Buu got to witness how the magic of the Dragon Balls work, and so he contemplates whether he can do that same magic as well. But Buu's ultimate goal is to wait till Oob is fully grown and fully trained, and he wants to give his power to Oob. That's his plan anyway, because he saw how practical him and Oob together are, how powerful they are, and how strong they are. Because bear in mind, GT Oob is as powerful as very powerful. And so, as the Buu saga pretty much gets done and dusted, what ends up happening is Goku goes, do you guys got any training for us to learn? And he goes, Supreme Kai goes, well yes. And he remembers that Goku and them pulled the sword. And so they go to the Supreme Kai world. Goku grabs the sword and rips it out immediately. Then Goku tells him, he goes, this was heavier than when I last remembered. Hey Supreme Kai, would you mind? He goes, alright Goku. He lifts his hand up and has a block of Kachi in the middle and throws it right at Goku. Goku immediately destroys the sword and the Elder Kai appears. When the Elder Kai appears, Goku goes, cool, now the timeline is slightly intact. Goku's happy and the Elder Kai goes, hey you, Saiyan, do you want your potential unlocked? Goku goes, nah, I don't need that, thank you. And what happens is Raditz gets his potential unlocked though. Not Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't want to stoop to that level. He wants to continue with training his abilities. So the Buu saga pretty much gets fast forward. Raditz and Gohan get their potential unlocked, so there's that. And what ends up happening is they all train for the next couple of months until Tarbell comes to Earth. When Tarbell comes to Earth, this is when Vegeta is shocked to see his little brother. And at first he gives him the same welcoming, but Tarbell shows him his wife and all that, and everything goes the same until Abbo and Kadi comes. Now when they come and they threaten, Vegeta goes, hey Kakarot, let's see if our sons will enjoy this. And Goku's like, yeah, let's see why not. Goku's looking over. What ends up happening is, Goten and Trunks walk over to fight them. And they destroy them immediately. Because these two are so much more powerful, they have their fun, they beat them down until the point where they merge. But Goku's already taught them both the Metal Mori and Fusion dance over the 7 years. So they already know how to do it. So when they do the fusion, what ends up going down is both Goten and Trunks perfect, Super Gotens, to be honest. And they beat Abbo and Kadi. But instead of killing them, they think they'll be more useful as friends. So after defeating them and allowing them to be free, what ended up happening is Abbo and Kadi apologizes to Tarbell for attacking him and all that jazz. And Tarbell, what he does is he forgives them. Vegeta looks at his little brother and goes, now that you're here, little brother, time for me to train you. Tarbell's what happened is, he said, huh? And he goes, yep, come on. And Tarbell's like, oh, what do you mean, big bro? And what happens is Vegeta takes Tarbell all the way up to the Room of Spirit and Time. He spends a whole day there with his little brother, and it comes out Tarbell is way stronger than he should be right now. And then Vegeta goes, now you can enjoy your life, okay? But bear in mind, idiot, visit more often. Because Goku's opened up Vegeta's notion upon reality and accepting of family and loved ones and all that. And so what happens is Tarbell goes off with his wife and his, Abbo and Kadi, because one, they don't want to mess with any of them. They get killed immediately by Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa. Like they know that. And two, well, they have a sense of purpose, so they go with Tarbell. And what happens is the storyline continues. Now this is the divergence, okay? Now at this point, nothing happened. When I mean nothing happened, GT happened 10 years later, and so what goes down is Beerus wakes up after his dream, and Beerus looks around and he goes, hey Whis, whatever happened to the Saiyans? Did Frieza do it? And he goes, yes, Frieza did destroy the Saiyans. He goes, good, good. Their planet was so off the beaten path, you know. I was right. And he goes, so where's that cruel little sycophant anyway? If we ever come cross paths with him, I'll destroy him immediately. And Whis goes, oh well, I hate to say it, Lord Beerus, but that's gonna have to wait. And he goes, why? Why is that? And he goes, well, he was killed by Saiyans, of course. And he goes, what? A Saiyan killed Frieza? I find that highly impossible. And he goes, oh yes, look. And it shows Goku and them, Goku, Raditz, Nappa and Vegeta. And it shows how powerful Goku is. This Saiyan right here in particular, Beerus sees Goku and sees the same silhouette in his vision. And he goes, are you telling me that this Saiyan is more powerful than Frieza? And he goes, oh yes, by a dramatic amount, to be honest with Beerus. Beerus said, alright then. Now where's the Saiyan now? He goes, he's residing on a planet called Earth at the moment. And that's where we're going to go. We're going to go to Earth, Whis. How long will it take? Almost 27 minutes to half an hour. He goes, I hate long flights, Whis. Very well, let's go. And so Beerus goes on, and that's when he has his vision. Super Saiyan God! And he didn't even, the vision didn't come to him straight away this time though. He just wants to fight him, you know, he wants to understand what happened. And when they go there, what goes down is Goku immediately, he didn't sense Beerus, but he notices something's up. He looks to the sky. He's like, strange. And Chichi's like, what's the matter, Goku? And he goes, I don't know. I just sense something really powerful coming. And this is when Supreme Kai gets a hold of Goku. Goku? Goku's like, oh, Supreme Kai, how's that? And he goes, Goku, I hate to state this to you, but a real powerful deity is coming to Earth. Now, I don't disregard how powerful you are, but he is the most powerful being in this universe. I would like for you not to attack him rash, or he'll destroy your entire planet. Heck, he'll destroy your entire solar system if you annoy him. So please, Goku, don't jump into battle right away. Goku's like, oh, alright then, well, we're going to Bulma's birthday anyway. Are you guys coming? And Supreme Kai goes, well, you see, Goku, I'm a god, I'm meant to be watching the universe. And Goku goes, well, I'll let Bulma know that you're not coming. And Supreme Kai goes like, ooh, alright then, I'll be coming. And so what ends up happening is Supreme Kai, he's accompanied by Kibito Kai and Elder Kai. They appear immediately at Bulma's birthday. Bulma's shocked, but not unsurprised to see them. Majin Buu himself, he pretty much enjoys himself. He loves Goku and all of them, because bear in mind Goku's very rich now. He wouldn't mind having the same life he had with Hercule, but Hercule is not the same Hercule himself. He's just a human. And so as everyone goes on their life, what ends up happening is Majin Buu, of course he has a dog. Goku made sure that Majin Buu gets a dog. And not only that, Goku makes sure to also keep tabs on Oob, where he's at, with his village. Goku got the money. And so what happens is, over a period of time, Goku just observes, of course, but he's gonna make sure that he helps them. What goes down, though, is when they get to Bulma's birthday, Vegeta's training, of course, in the gravity chamber. Nappa is also training, but not as rigorously as Vegeta. Raditz himself, he's doing his own thing, if you get what I mean. Like, Raditz ended up with Bulma's sister Tights, and Nappa ended up with Launch. But Nappa didn't have a child with her yet. But what goes down is they're all with their families. Well, Nappa is just exist. What ends up going on is everyone's there. Raditz, he eventually comes. You know, all of them gather at Bulma's birthday. They enjoy the prize and what's going to go down. Now, as they're all there, Goku, instant transmission with the Sun family, Gohan, Goten, Chi-Chi. When they get there, they walk out and they speak, they talk to each other. I am Majin Buu's there, of course, sorry, my bad. What goes down is they all go enjoy themselves. Majin Buu goes to eat like he likes to do. They all talk and they all laugh. Goku goes, where's Vegeta? And Bulma's like, you know who he is. And Goku goes, oh well, see you guys. Goku instant transmission to Vegeta and instant to the chamber. But this time, this chamber is way more modified. It's way more powerful than the gravity chamber that Goku's ever been in. It's at 1,000 times gravity. Goku stand there, whoa. Vegeta says, Kakarot, what are you? And Goku goes, I came for Bulma's birthday, but now I know that you're training. Let's have a little spar. And Vegeta's like, very well then, Kakarot. Just know, I won't hold back. Vegeta powers up straight to Super Saiyan 2 Master, and he goes to fight Goku, and he's trying to give Goku all he's got to fight Goku. But Goku's just watching Vegeta's movements. And Goku hasn't even used any of his powers, truly. Goku stops, and Vegeta's punch hits Goku's face, and it curves his arm, and Vegeta's like, ah! He pulls back, and Goku goes, He goes, "You're holding your power back. Show me your true power." And Vegeta's like, "Very well." Vegeta powers up and explodes to Super Saiyan 3. But this is Master Super Saiyan 3. And when he stands there looking at Goku, Goku's like, "Hey Goku," smiles at Vegeta and goes, "You know how long it took me to master that ability, Vegeta? Way longer than you." You know what? He gives Vegeta a big thumbs up for that and goes, "Show me everything you got." Vegeta rushes to Goku and begins to fight Goku, and this is entertaining Goku a lot, making Goku happy knowing that someone as strong as Vegeta exists. And as Goku begins to fight Vegeta, Vegeta is shocked that Goku's still being toe-to-toe in his base form fighting him. And so Vegeta is very impressed. He's given everything he got to Goku, everything he's got. But Goku stops Vegeta's punch, and Goku goes, "We better stop this." And Vegeta goes, "Why, Kakarot? Why? We can keep going." And Goku goes, "I think if we keep going, we'll destroy this entire building." And Vegeta stops and looks at it. Oh, boom! He powers down back into his base form, and then the gravity takes over Vegeta's body. He's like, "Whoa, wow!" Vegeta's being says, "I shouldn't have." I underestimated. Vegeta stands up. And Goku goes, "It's alright." Goku walks over, turns off the machine, and goes, "That was a cool spar." Vegeta's like, yeah, it was. Goku goes, "I even worked up a sweat." And so Vegeta and Goku go off and they get themselves ready to enter into the birthday. And when they're done and they walk out, this is when Beerus arrives. The moment Beerus arrives, Goku just remembers, "Oh, Vegeta, Supreme Kai got a hold of me." And he goes, "You ain't told me about a deity known as Lord Beerus." And Vegeta hears the name and he freezes in fear. He's like, "Oh, did you say the Lord Beerus?" And Goku goes, "Yeah." "Hey, wait, you've heard of that name?" And Vegeta's like, like he's just stunned. And the Beerus goes, "Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am, Prince Vegeta." Vegeta turns around and he's frozen in fear seeing Lord Beerus. He goes, I remember you." Vegeta instantly bows immediately and goes, "My Lord Beerus, Kakarot, bow." Goku's like, "Huh? Oh, nice to meet you, Lord Beerus. I'm Son Goku." And Beerus is like, at least these Saiyans have decorum. Well, it can't be helped. So you are the Saiyan that defeated Frieza." And Goku goes, "Partly." And don't be modest now. Goku goes, "Yeah, well, I didn't really do nothing." He goes, "Alright then." And what goes down is they look around and Beerus is like, "What is this anyway?" And then Vegeta stands up. "Oh, this is my wife's birthday party. We're having a feast and everything, Lord Beerus." And what happens is Lord Beerus is like, "I'm interested." But before that, he appears right by Goku and Vegeta and goes, "Have you guys ever heard of the Super Saiyan God?" Goku's like, "No, Super Saiyan God." Vegeta's like, "Super Saiyan God, Lord Beerus? Not that I know of. Nappa's the oldest out of all of our Saiyans. He may have some insight about this, but I don't know, Lord Beerus." Lord Beerus goes, "Oh, how sad. Well, let's look at this party anyway, and if the food's great, then, well, we'll see how things go." Lord Beerus walks to see the food, and when he sees the food, he can't believe it. He goes to start eating it, and it blows his mind how yummy everything is. Beerus is like, "I can't believe that food exists like this on this planet. I remember when there used to be dinosaurs, bloody rude animals. I destroyed them all." And then Beerus goes to enjoy his food. He's going around everything around there. And so is Whis. Whis is enjoying himself too, but he's keeping an eye on Goku because he knows that Goku is someone special. Goku is very powerful. A lot of power emanates from Goku, and Whis can see that. Beerus can too, but Beerus' hunger is taking over his mind. And so as everyone's enjoying the food, the party, what ends up happening is Vegeta confronts Nappa and goes, "Hey Nappa!" And he goes, "Yes, Vegeta?" And goes, "Have you ever heard of the Super Saiyan God?" And Nappa goes, "I've once heard your father talk about that, Vegeta. Why is that?" And he goes, "So you've heard about it?" He goes, "Well, just speculation. I think I heard your dad talk about it. The two legends of our people, Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan God." And Vegeta's like, "How did I not know that existed?" Like, what? He's just dumbfounded. He's confused. And so what happens is Nappa goes over and goes. He tells Lord Beerus that he's heard of it, but he doesn't know if it's truly existing or not. And Beerus looks at Whis and says, "See? I told you that the Super Saiyan God exists. This dad just confirms it." But then he thinks to himself, "How will I make it true?" And so what happens is when Beerus mixes the pudding, he begins to eat it and he enjoys it. He's like, "Oh my god, what is this delicious food?" And then what happens is they say it's pudding. Beerus like, "My god, pudding's the greatest food I've ever eaten." Whis is already eaten two of it. He's like, Beerus like, you holding out on me, waste, damn you. And so what happens is Beerus begins to eat the food, and Goku goes, hey Lord Beerus, how about after you're done eating, me and you can have a little spa? See where I can gauge where I'm at with you. And Beerus and Whis looks right at Goku, and Beerus is like, interesting, out of all the years of me living, no one has ever challenged me to a fight. You must think you must be up yourself or something, eh, Saiyan? And Goku goes, no, it's not that at all. It's just no one on this planet is strong enough to handle me at full power. Or my strongest form in general. And Beerus is like, alright then. How about I entertain you on that, Saiyan? And if you don't prove to be a powerful warrior, or you don't show me the Super Saiyan God after that, I'll destroy your planet. How about that? And Goku's like, ooh, alright then. And so what happens is Goku and Beerus stand off against each other. Everyone stands back, and as Vegeta and all the Saiyans are watching, what happens is Goku goes, here goes, boom, he powers up fully into base form. When he powers up in 100% base form, Beerus is looking at Goku, his sweat goes down his head. He's like, how can a mortal have so much energy like that? Goku and Vegeta and them are all stunned how powerful Goku really is. Like, they're super stunned. This is Goku's base form. Vegeta kind of feels like his pride is hurt that Goku eclipses his Super Saiyan 3 form, and Vegeta felt so proud of himself. And Goku rushes Beerus and throws a punch, and Beerus catches it. And then Beerus throws a punch back at Goku, and Goku catches his punch. Beerus is like, you're more interesting than I thought, Saiyan. I'm looking forward to you when you continue to your Super Saiyan forms. And Goku goes, cool. Goku can't believe it. Like, he's like so excited. He jumps back and he's like, yes! Someone so strong to fight me at my true power. Alright. Boom. Goku powers up, rushes Beerus, and they begin to fight everywhere. And they're echoing around the sky, and they're clashing with each other properly, as if Goku was fighting in his Super Saiyan God form, but even more powerful, you know? And Beerus is enjoying this. He can't believe he's fighting someone so powerful like this. Goku go back and forth using his experiences, his techniques, all his powers, and it's doing really well. Beerus is enjoying this so much. But what happens is Beerus manages to catch one of Goku's punches, bends Goku's arm down and punches Goku right in the face, and sends Goku flying. And Beerus goes, is this everything you got in your base form? Goku stops himself and he smiles, and he goes, I haven't felt someone hit me so hard in so long. Goku looks at his hand and goes, whoa, there's actual blood on my hands. Beerus is like looking at Goku, and he sees exactly the same thing he sees through his eyes when it comes to him being so strong. He sees it in Goku, and Beerus smiles. He's like, the Saiyan is my rival. And Goku goes, awesome! Boom! Explodes straight into Super Saiyan. When Goku powers up with the 100% Super Saiyan, everyone just can't believe it. Like, all the Saiyans just can't believe how powerful Goku is. They just can't. And Goku stands there, and Beerus is like, this is when he starts to slightly shudder, feeling Goku's power. It's just immense. He can't believe it. He's like, what the? He's that strong. Like, Beerus just, if he continues getting stronger, he'll eclipse me. Like, he can't believe himself. So when Goku goes, let's go for round 2, Lord Beerus. Boom, Goku disappears and appears right by Beerus, kicks Beerus right in the face, sending Beerus flying. Beerus recovers, but Goku's already there immediately, and he's beginning to do his main fighting style at Beerus. And Beerus is still doing well to dodge it, but he's getting caught by Goku's heavier blows more and more, and they begin to exchange punches, kicks, everything like that. It's getting more and more hectic, like their power is shaking the entire planet. Whis is looking on. He's quite interested in Goku's power. And what happens is he can tell that Goku's massively disciplined. He has emotions in control and everything. Whis sees that Goku is the best student that he can train, because Goku has all his emotions in check, in control. And as they're flying in the air fighting, what happened is Beerus powers up more, and they both equal out. And Goku pushes jump back, and Beerus goes, "Tell me, is this the absolute max of your power? If so, I'm not disappointed. At the same time, I was hoping for more." And Goku smiles. "I got 3 more other transformations." Well, Beerus is like, "Huh?" Goku powers up Super Saiyan 2, increasing his power twice, and increasing his power even more. Beerus is shuddered, like he actually feels Goku's power dramatically increase. And Goku goes, "You know what? I think it's time I should stop holding back my Super Saiyan power and gradually going up, because I know it's looking boring to you, Lord Beerus. So I'll go all the way, eh?" Goku goes, "But this is Super Saiyan 2. Goku powers up to full power, and Beerus just, in his mind, he's just shocked to see someone so powerful. And goes, and he thinks to himself, definitely he can see why the Saiyan killed Frieza. And then Goku goes, so this is Super Saiyan 2 100%. And then this is what happens when you go beyond. Goku powers up with the Master Super Saiyan 3. This times his power by Super Saiyan 2 power by 4. And when Beerus sees this, it's like Goku is almost closed the gap between Beerus' true power. And as Beerus looks at Goku, and Beerus is like, and you have one more transformation after that? And Goku smiles, yes Lord Beerus, I do. Massive gold energy appears around Goku. Goku begins to scream, powering up, pushing his more power around. Everyone on Earth feels the power, feels the earthquake, and Vegeta goes, here it comes. The true power of a Super Saiyan. And Whis looks at what Vegeta said, and then Goku explodes straight away, briefly showing that a tail beast, wrong anime, briefly showing his Ozaru beast transformation, briefly, this as the energy projection, and then the energy explodes out and compresses, and then Goku's in a Super Saiyan 4 state. When Goku's in a Super Saiyan 4 state, Beerus is stunned. Not as Goku has completely bridged the gap in both their power levels, but Goku's power just continues to get bigger and stronger. And as Goku looks at Beerus, goes, what do you think, Lord Beerus? And Beerus looks at Goku and goes, you do not disappoint, I must say, Saiyan. It actually takes my heart back a tick. Beerus is like, I can't believe this. I'm actually fighting someone that's who exactly is my equal. Beerus is like, just bear in mind though, if you go 100%, so would I. Beerus explodes into his 100% form, showing the same marks as what Toppo has, but this is him 100%. And when he does so, Goku's looking at him. Goku goes, I can't sense your energy, but I'm guessing it's because you have God power. And Goku goes, since you're going to go full power, then I must say, Goku begins to power up even more, and he explodes himself and he pushes his power beyond. He explodes himself into his final transformation. And this was a risky one because he's only done it in the Room of Spirit of Time. But then Goku compresses his energy and releases it, explodes, destroying his limits, and turns into the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And when Goku does this, him and Beerus begin to fight. And it's made very clear that despite how strong Beerus is, due to Goku having such a long time of training and such a massive increase, and the fact that he's adapted to this power, Goku's really strong, and every time Beerus and Goku clash, Beerus hurts his hand punching Goku's nearly unbreakable body. And Goku begins to punch Beerus and making him bleed every time he contacts. And their battle is so close that they're destroying, the echoes are destroying the universe. Both their clashes, and they're going back to forth non-stop. Lord Beerus is enjoying it. He's bleeding. He's got a big black eye. Goku's body has not shown no ounce of damage, nothing at all. But Beerus's power is still massive, and as Beerus goes, he goes, I'm going to put everything in this attack. He powers massive sun energy, more sun ball, and then he compresses that sun ball with Destroyer Key, and it goes, see how powerful you can do against this. He chucks it at Goku, and Goku goes, alright then, opens both his hands, and a red energy appears in both his hands. He closes his hand and he goes, times 10, Kamehameha, shoots a red Kamehameha at Beerus's attack, and as it hits, Beerus is instantly feeling the pressure of Goku's attack, pushing his attack back at him, and Beerus begins to try to push it back at Goku. Goku goes, alright then, he goes, times 20! Boom! The Kamehameha explodes into a 20 times more boost, and as it gets pushed at Beerus, Beerus is like shocked, and as the attack is about to hit him and destroy him, Whis appears, touches the energy, turns the energy into dust immediately, and he puts his stuff in front of Goku's attack, dispersing the energy like it was nothing. And Beerus's eyes, his one eye is closed, he's looking and saying, Whis, why did you stop that? I was having fun. And Whis taps Beerus on the head with the staff, healing him, and he goes, you would have died, Lord Beerus. I watched it happen, and you would have destroyed half the universe with it. So no, that is not going to happen. Whis goes to Goku, taps him on the head, heals him immediately. Goku says, whoa. And Whis goes, well done, Goku. You have successfully defeated the God of Destruction of Universe 7. And Goku's like, awesome, powers down. Because I'm so tired. Goku begins to fall down to the planet. Beerus laughs, he goes, he gave everything he got. Beerus can't believe it. And so Beerus, he goes to fly over. Because even though Goku got regenerated, he's tired. He's mentally tired from the attack. The battle was just a lot for him. And as he falls down, Beerus catches him and goes, I'm really impressed, Saiyan. Are you really out of energy? And then Goku's like, no, I'm just mentally tired. Goku begins to fly. He's like, thank you, Lord Beerus. They land, and Vegeta goes, so? Who won? And Beerus like, and Goku goes, it was a close battle, but all in all, Lord Beerus is the winner. Beerus looks at Goku and Whis smiles, and Beerus goes, yes, well, I am much older than you, have a little bit more experience in God Ki. But I thank you, Goku. You're the second most powerful fighter I've ever fought. My teacher here, Whis, is the first. Goku's like, wow, second? I can't wait to get stronger. Beerus smiles, he goes, wow. Alright then, well, if you're keen, Whis, my teacher here, has something to ask you. Whis looks at him and goes, yes. How would you like to come train in Lord Beerus' world for a while, to see how powerful you'll be when you utilize God Ki? And Goku's like, God Ki? Vegeta instantly steps out, he goes, I would like to do the training too. And Beerus like, a young upstart like you, you'll be a great destroyer god candidate, Prince Vegeta. And Goku's like, well, I don't want to be destroyer, no way, I just want to get stronger. I don't care about that jazz, I hate destroying life, life is too precious. Beerus smiles at Goku. And the Beerus states, all you need to know upon why there's a god of destruction and a god of creation, a god to create life, and a god to destroy it. Balance, Goku. Goku goes, oh, I understand that. I really do understand that. It's just that's not my character. It's not for me. That's more Vegeta style. Vegeta to Goku say, you cheeky bastard. And so what happens is, Whis goes, alright then. Who else would like to go train? Right away, Raditz flies over. I would like to train as well. And the Beerus goes, oh, another one? And Goku goes, oh yeah, that's my brother Raditz. And he goes, he should become strong like you, at least as well. And Goku goes, yeah. Hey, Whis. And Whis goes, are you able to use your magic? And he goes, what's that? And he goes, to help them with their tails. And Vegeta goes, no need, Kakarot. We use the Dragon Balls, you see. And what happens is, around Vegeta look over, their tails are better. They're able to utilize the technique. And so what goes down is, Vegeta and Raditz heads up to planet Namek. Oh, planet Namek. Planet Lord Beerus' planet. What happens is Tights and Bulma just get over it. They know these two, how they do their things. And so what happens is they go straight to Lord Beerus' world. Goku states that I'll be there soon. I just got things I need to do at home. And so what happens is Goku goes back and he keeps an eye on Oob because he wants to wait until Oob is ready to train and to get stronger. And so as Goku does that, he spends more time with his family, building them up and everything like that. And what happens is, well, everyone is way strong. Like everyone's just baffled at that's how powerful Goku becomes. And so 6 month time gap happens. Goku feels it's time for him to be ready to train with Whis. As he's about to leave his house, he tells Chi-Chi he's going. Chi-Chi's fine with it. He says goodbye to his son Goten. And when Goku opens the door, Whis is standing right there and goes, well, Goku, it's been 6 months now. Are you keen to train? And Goku goes, well, alright then, yeah, sure. Goku holds his hand up and they teleport away, and Goku goes, oh, wait. I need some food, of course. And Whis said, ooh, some food? And Goku goes, yeah, well. Goku grabs this big ass carry-on bag with thousands of capsules of food. Goku goes, I'm saying, I eat a lot, you know. And Whis goes, okay, any goodies for me? And Goku goes, yeah, probably. And so what happens, they teleport all the way to Beerus' world. There, Vegeta and Raditz sense that Whis is coming. But when they sense it, they sense how much energy Goku truly has. Vegeta's like astounded that that's Goku's power. A resting power, like even his 6 month of training with Whis didn't even make him come close to Goku's power. He can't believe how powerful Goku is going to become. And so what happens when Goku gets there, he learns the ropes, does the same thing as Vegeta and Raditz does. Beerus gets chucked in front of Beerus, sneezes, all that stuff. But this is where Whis tells Goku, don't use any of your Super Saiyan transformations, okay? That's the only rule I have for me. Goku's like, sweet as, I understand, to get stronger you need to make your base form stronger. That's all good. And so when they begin their training, Goku has, despite him not doing the training, he gets the hardest level because he's stronger than all of them. And so Goku begins to struggle like Raditz and Vegeta, and he gets pushed much more beyond anything he actually could comprehend. But in Goku's mind, he can't believe this is the most exciting thing he's ever gone through. And as Goku and Vegeta begin to train more, this is when Whis explains, and Raditz of course, Whis explains that the ultimate goal is to try to be able to control your body without needing to react. But I know it's going to be harder for Raditz and Vegeta, of course, because one, Vegeta, you're too rigid. Your clothes are too tight. Everything about your fighting style states that you're too controlling. And Raditz yourself, your fighting style shows that you're everywhere. You have no real control of how your powers as to go. And Raditz like, oh, Vegeta looks at Raditz and goes, what about me? And Beast goes, out of all my candidates I've trained, you're the only one I can see that will be able to utilize this power to its max potential. You're almost already there. And so what happens is, a couple of months of training begins. What happens is on Earth, what goes down is Frieza for King Cold's army resurrect King Cold. And when they resurrect King Cold immediately tells them to resurrect Frieza as well. And so they do. They resurrect Frieza. They fly out to where Frieza is, because they resurrect Frieza as well, and they begin to train. They heal themselves. They repair their wounds, and what ends up happening from there is they train. They train for 4 months straight, King Cold and Frieza. They train non-stop, and they push themselves beyond anything they've actually ever done. And so when they get stronger and stronger, train non-stop, all that stuff like that, 4 months pass, and they come back to Earth, Frieza and King Cold. It's Frieza that shoots his death beam. King Cold's in his final form. He doesn't want to look weak like Frieza, but then Frieza's also the same. So before he lands on Earth, he activates his final form, and they both land on the planet. They destroy the city, and this alerts all the Z Warriors. Now Gohan and Nappa appear. Gohan, Nappa, Piccolo, and 17 appear. Because 17's part of the Z Warriors. He's a friend. Majin Buu himself is enjoying his life. He likes looking up to Goten and playing with him in the dog, flying around. So Majin Buu has no care. And so what happens is these four, Nappa, Gohan, Piccolo, and what's it called, 17, they take out Frieza's army like they're nothing until Frieza appears, and he goes to try to fight them in his final form. And to be honest, he's really powerful. He takes out Nappa and Piccolo, but Gohan and 17 prove to be not a worthy adversary, but enough for Frieza to enjoy himself. Gohan goes full power ultimate form because of fight final form Frieza, but it's just made very evident that Frieza's not even trying. He punches Gohan, punches him in the gut, backhands him away, and he punches right through 17's shield, punches 17 in the face, grabs him, headbutts him, throws him away, and then Frieza powers up a massive ball and goes, before I send you to hell, I want this message to get to your father. And Gohan's like, my message to get to my father? My father's already on his way. And Frieza's like, are you sure? Goku instantly appears, grabs Frieza's hand and crushes his hand immediately. Bear in mind, Goku's got Beerus, Whis, Vegeta and Raditz behind him. Goku catches Frieza's hand and crushes his hand immediately with the energy ball, and Frieza's like, what the? Goku goes, the hell are you doing here, Frieza? Boom! And he punches Frieza right into his ship, and he damages it, hits it, and Frieza hits, he's like, what the? And King Cold looks at Goku, goes, you, where's that runt with the sword? And like, what happens is, King Cold just thinks about all the stuff that goes through his head, and Goku goes, well, I'd like to fight you, but I see Raditz and Vegeta here chomping at the bits to kill you both. And to be honest, right now, you guys don't even stand a chance against me anyway. Goku flies away and he goes, I would love to have destroyed you both, but I'll leave it to Vegeta and Raditz. Raditz goes, I'll deal with King Cold, Vegeta, you deal with Frieza. Frieza gets up and he goes, you two deal with us? That's a joke, right? And Vegeta's like, joke, Raditz! But Vegeta and Raditz turn Super Saiyan blue. When they go blue, Beerus can't even, Beerus is like, whoa, those two have progressed that far? Incredible. What about you, Goku? Goku's like waving a hand to Beerus, like, yes, I'm more stronger than they are. Beerus smiles, he goes, I'm looking forward to training with you, Goku. Goku's like, you're training with Beerus? And he goes, well, yeah. I'm not going to have no mortal more powerful than I am. And Goku's like, alright then, just bear in mind, Lord Beerus, I've learned to utilize God Ki with all my transformations. Beerus looks right at Goku, and he's stunned. Goku smiles, and he goes, my Limit Breaker form 2 lasts way longer with the God Ki. And Beerus goes, can you do that blue technique right there? And he goes, yeah, I no longer use Super Saiyan no more. And Beerus is just stunned that Goku is so powerful. And Goku and them sit back. Goku uses a capsule, generates some food for Beerus. Bulma gives the ice cream to Beerus because she's the one that got in contact with them. And what goes down is, as Raditz is facing off against King Cold and Vegeta faces off against Frieza, they begin their battle immediately, and it's not even close. Vegeta and Raditz are not even trying, they're beating them up badly, and to the point where their blood nearly bloodied up, and they kick them both together. And as King Cold and Frieza have their backs to each other, they look right at them, and this is where Frieza and King Cold give each other the nod. They both fully power up, they don't care. They give it everything they got. They both exploded to their golden form. Frieza stands there in his golden form, and Vegeta and Raditz are shocked. But it's King Cold's golden form that scares them. He is way more powerful than Frieza. In fact, he's showing that Raditz, Frieza, and Vegeta combined. And this shocks Vegeta. Like that, even Frieza is shocked at how powerful his dad is. King Cold tells Frieza, "Stand back. Let me show you how it's done, my son." King Cold disappears immediately. And appears by Vegeta, he smacks him with his tail, and punches Raditz in the face, sending them both flying. And he looks at Goku and goes, "Your warriors are nothing. I've taken them both out with one hit." And Vegeta goes, "Not quite, you stupid bastard." Vegeta explodes in power, rushes at King Cold. Super Saiyan Blue begins to fight him. King Cold uses his one hand to block all Vegeta's attack, and when Raditz comes, King Cold uses his tail to block all Raditz's attacks. And so this is quite interesting. Goku's like impressed. Frieza's looking at them, and he looks and he goes, "You know what?" Frieza powers to protect and he's ready to shoot Vegeta, but Goku instantly appears by Frieza's hand and punches Frieza right in the face, grabs Frieza by the throat, and headbutts him, throws him onto the ground, and then Goku lands on top of Frieza's back, breaking his back, forcing him back into his base form, his final form actually. And Frieza doing this, Beerus is like, "Whoa, that's different." And Whis goes, "Yes, Goku now has a harder time needing to control its strength. Ever since he learnt God Ki, his power has increased to a height that actually took me by surprise, Lord Beerus." Beerus goes, "How stronger is he than I am?" Whis goes, "At 100%, I believe he's twice your full power." Beerus like looking at Whis like, "What?" And he goes, "Mm-hmm." And he goes, "Has he learnt any other techniques?" And Whis goes, "He has learnt Ultra Instinct Sign." Beerus like, "Ultra Instinct?" And he goes, "Yes. Goku was there. You neglected your training, but he kept it up." Beerus just stunned. His hand that's holding the spoon with the ice cream on it, he drops it onto the ground. He just can't believe it. Whis taps his staff, and the spoon reappears on his hand. Beerus like, "Thank you, Whis." Beerus just looking on, and he's watching the fight. When Frieza just looks at Goku, he's like, "You coward, bastard!" How did the Goku's like, "Shh!" Kicks Frieza down, knocking him out. And what happens is King Cold sees this, he's like, "Frieza." And King Cold, without hesitating, grabs Raditz and Vegeta's head and slams them both, but he continues slamming them both until they start to bleed. And then he grabs both their legs, and he throws them up in the air, and he goes, "This is for my son." He goes to try to kill Raditz and Vegeta, but Goku appears, kicks King Cold in the face, and then pushes King Cold away. But King Cold is able to recover, and it's like, those wimpy attacks will not affect me again, Saiyan. Not at all. Goes, "I see you become stronger. Well, I won't need to use any of my other forms, but just for argument's sake, I'll use the form that Lord Beerus dreamed about." Goku closes his eyes, and as he opens his eyes, a red aura appears and explodes to Super Saiyan God. Everyone's like, "Red hair?" Beerus like, "Red hair?" And he sees the silhouette of Goku. "Yes, it is Goku." "I was right, Whis, I told you." Whis like, we know he's your equal, but no, not really, he's stronger than you, Lord Beerus." Beerus like, "Whis, how dare you insult me that way?" Whis smiles. What happens is Goku's just flying there, looking down at King Cold, and lands and goes, "I think this power will suffice. What do you say, King Cold? Are you ready?" King Cold rushes at Goku and throws a punch, and then he turns Goku's face a little bit. King Cold's like, "What the?" He begins to throw more and more punches, but Goku's just taking all the attacks to nothing. And then Goku uses a massive ki pressure to push King Cold in the air. And Goku flies and headbutts King Cold and kicks him away. And as King Cold hits the ground, he gets up, and also Goku immediately punches King Cold right to the ground, and uppercuts King Cold into the air. And he flies up, and King Cold's like, he can't believe how powerful Goku is. But King Cold's also holding a power up of another power up to himself that will increase his power at least a good three times at least. But he's savoring the moment. Even though he's taking damage, he wants to see how much the Saiyan he can give. And not only that, he wants to run the Saiyan drive energy. So when Goku begins to fight King Cold, Goku realizes something. He kicks King Cold, grabs his tail, and slams him into the ground, and Goku goes, "If you don't go full power, you're going to end up dying right now. So I suggest you hurry up and show me your true power." King Cold goes, alright then. He stands up, immediately powers up, and he goes, just note you brought this on yourself. King Cold immediately begins to change. He becomes into an augmented form where he grows extra arms. His head turns back into a xenomorph state, but he increases his size about 3 times as well. In doing so, though, King Cold's power increases 3 times. So he's an augmented golden form King Cold. When Goku sees this, he's like taken aback. And he goes, Now goes to fight Goku again. Goku's just going back to the 4. King Cold's power has dramatically increased. Frieza wakes up to see how powerful his father really is, and Frieza is actually angry that his dad's been hiding that power from him too. And as Goku's dodging all King Cold's abilities, Goku's just trying to do what we said. Goku catches King Cold's one arm, catches the other, pushes him back, and Goku goes, maybe it's time for me to use that power. Just for a little test anyway. Goku powers down from Super Saiyan God, and he closes his eyes. When Goku closes his eyes, he opens his eyes, and they're silver, but he just has a blue aura around him. He doesn't have the white hair though. And as King Cold begins to fight Goku just ducking and dodging all his attacks like they're nothing. King Cold can't believe it that Goku's just so fast and so powerful. Vegeta has never seen Goku use this technique, nor has Raditz. Whis and Beerus, Whis is happy, but Beerus is so... well, he's jealous now. Just how powerful Goku really is. Goku's ducking and dodging all of King Cold's attack until King Cold throws a punch. Goku catches it with one finger, and then begins to fight King Cold by block all King Cold's attack, all his punches, all his abs with one finger. But Goku realizes his body's going to burn out of this transformation really soon. So he doesn't want to end it, but he wants to continue fighting. So Goku goes, okay, now I've reached my physical limit to this technique right now. He thinks to himself, and then he instantly spins around, kicks King Cold in the ribs, cracks his whole entire ribs. Sends him flying, and Goku kicks Beerus, King Cold in the shoulder, breaking King Cold's left shoulder, destroyed his right ribs already. Then he grabs King Cold's tail, slams him onto the ground. Then Goku flies up and appears right on top of him, slams his knee into King Cold's chest, cracking his sternum. King Cold's in absolute pain. Then Goku pummels King Cold in the face. Now what happens is that Goku throws his first punch. What happens? Goku instantly falls out of Ultra into Saiyan and says, wow. And then boom, King Cold manages to punch Goku away. And Goku feels that punch. He gets up. Goku's like, I should have expected that. I gambled on the technique to see if I can utilize it, and I can, but not to the degree I need to. Oh well. Goku explodes the Super Saiyan Blue. And when Vegeta senses that, he just can't believe that there's so much of a gap between him and Goku, and so he's relegated himself to believing that, well, relegating the situation that he's only Raditz is equal. Him and Raditz are trained to become the second strongest. Vegeta was to become the first, but yeah, the power balance between Goku and Vegeta is just dramatic. And as Goku's in Super Saiyan Blue, he goes, you know, you guys would have been such an awesome sparring pair, you and Frieza, but alas, you guys need to die. And Frieza gets up, he's like, looks at his dad, and King Cold gets Frieza in line and goes, you know what, you all die! Boom! Puts his energy and blows the planet up. And as the planet blows up, what happens is the planet gets exploded around Goku. Goku's standing there, his aura protects him, but he's stuck in space. The planet's all destroyed. Frieza and King Cold are elsewhere, and Goku's flying there, but has his aura compressed around him. Goku's stunned at what has taken place until he sees Whis. Goku uses instant transmission into the Whis' bubble. Whis goes, oh, you survived, Goku. He goes, oh. And Goku goes, damn it, I should have just killed Frieza then and there. And Beerus goes, see, you do make mistakes. And Goku's like, what? Come on, Lord Beerus, I thought I took Frieza out. And he goes, please, take Frieza out, you need to kill him. And Goku goes, fair enough, I'll do it now, I promise you. And so Beerus goes, good, I don't have to clean your mess up. And he destroyed the planet with all my delicious food. And Goku goes, come on, don't worry. And Whis goes, alright guys, here we go, let's redo this. He taps to reverse time. Back to the time before Frieza destroys the planet. Goku immediately appears, kicks Frieza into the face, grabs Frieza's throat, throws him into the air. He appears, grabs King Cold, slams his fist right into King Cold's head, dropping him into his base form, his final form, and throws him into the air too. And Goku goes, alright now, let's see what this power can do. Goku immediately powers up, he pushes himself further than he has before. He goes 100% Super Saiyan Blue. He does a massive Kamehameha times 10 one, but it's actually blue now, not red. And Goku powers back and he throws times 10 Kamehameha at them, killing them both immediately. King Cold and Frieza are destroyed, nothing but atoms. Now when Goku looks at the ship, it's still partially not broken. He just destroyed the what's it called, the main legs. But then Goku goes, hey Bulma, he goes, wanna go halves on this? Bulma looks at Goku, you know who damaged it, right, Goku? And Goku's like, come on. And Bulma's like, whatever, just keep the technology coming, Goku, and you'll get paid for it. Goku's like, yes. So Goku picks up the ship and flies it over, and Beerus is like, I don't understand with mortals with money. And Goku's like, it's more about keeping my wife happy. If my wife's happy, I get to train and do whatever I like, you see? And Beerus is like, oh, the spouse. Okay, that's complicated. And so Beerus enjoys a massive feast. They enjoy it on Earth. What happens is they use the Dragon Balls to fix up what King Cold and Frieza did. And what goes down is everyone enjoys himself. Beerus is quite reluctant to state that, but he says to Goku, you're truly the strongest fighter I will ever see as a mortal in this universe. And then Beerus looks at Vegeta, Kakarot lied. And Vegeta's like, what? You said Kakarot? And Beerus laughs, he goes, yeah, Goku lied. He actually beat me in that fight when it came to our first battle. And Goku's like, come on, Lord Beerus. And Vegeta's like, so it's possible to defeat you. And Lord Beerus like, at the time, yes, it would have been possible if you were as strong as Goku. However, I'm going to begin my training. So you are not the only one that's going to be training. Oh, by the way, hey Vegeta, can your wife give us more of those noodles? And Vegeta goes, I can get you as much noodles as you want, Lord Beerus. And he goes, very well. Bring those along with you. Training begins every day, right, Whis? Whis is happy that Beerus is now getting off his butt to train, to get stronger. But he's never met a person like Goku before to be so powerful. And if Goku's as strong as he is a Super Saiyan Blue, 100%, imagine what Goku will be like if he turns Super Saiyan 4, Limit Breaker, God Key. Beerus is so excited for that, but he knows that if Goku just utilizes any of those abilities, he can be killed. Goku can kill Lord Beerus. And so for the next couple of months, Goku, Vegeta and Raditz train Lord Beerus to the point where Vegeta and Raditz finally acquire Super Saiyan 4. They have their God Key essence in it, but they finally acquire Super Saiyan 4. Now, if I was to equate their power, their Super Saiyan 4 will be as strong as Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, or Kaioken times 20 Goku, or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. That's how strong their God Key essence Super Saiyan 4 is. And so they're really strong, but not as strong as Goku. And so as they all train, Vegeta's so proud that he's finally succeeded in the power that Goku, one of the powers Goku has, and now all he needs to do is train himself up. And so as all three of the Saiyans train in the West, Goku gets closer and closer to mastering Master Ultra Instinct. He's getting closer and closer. And so as they're training, a rude interruption happens. Everyone's in their way to suit him and Goku, and an explosion happens at the edge of Lord Beerus' world. Goku can look on, and Whis is like, how rude. I'll go wake Lord Beerus now. Whis disappears, it appears by Lord Beerus, and wakes him up, Lord Beerus. He goes, what is it, Whis? You see I'm having a little nap? And he goes, Lord Beerus, come on. You're meant to train. And Beerus is like, I will train, Whis, I will. He goes, you have a visitor. And Beerus sends him immediately. So he rushes out, and he goes, what the hell does he want? And he flies down, and as Champa's about to destroy the gate, Beerus is like, hey you, Fatso, what the hell do you want here? Champa's like, you dare call me Fatso, skinny bones? And we're just like, no, you two. And he explains, I come for a competition, brother, that's all. And Beerus is like, come on. He comes into Beerus' atrium. They sit at their hall where he eats his food. And what happens is Champa's has those eggs with Goku, Raditz, and Vegeta eat. And Goku's like, this is actually quite yum. And Goku goes, hey, Lord Beerus. He goes, yeah. He goes, is this the fat twin brother you told me about? And Champa hates that Goku called him fat. But then Champa looks at Goku. He can sense the God Key radiating from Goku's massively powerful body. And bear in mind, Goku's suit is 100 times heavier than Vegeta and Raditz. So Goku's like, he's pushing up a sweat, but it's because it's so much harder for him. And so what happens is, Champa goes, just for that, I'm just going to let it slide. Beerus is your god of destruction, I'm not. But next time you ever call me fat again, I will erase you on the spot. And then Beerus cracks up into a massive laugh. And goes, Whis, you didn't broadcast it on GodTube? And he goes, no, Lord Beerus, I did not. And he laughs so hard, he goes, Champa, this mortal will kill you. Champa's like shocked that Beerus said that. And he goes, flat out, Champa, this mortal will kill you. he can best me in a fight. What makes you think you can fight him? And Champa just thinks it's all a joke. And then what happens is when Beerus' noodles are done, they begin to eat it, and Champa can't believe how yummy the noodles are. He goes into a frenzy and he begins to cry just how yummy it is. And Goku goes, "Oh, that's cupped ramen. I got some other food for you if you want to eat." He gives Champa pudding, and Champa just hits the ground. He apologizes to Goku for being rude, but Goku goes, "No, not at all. You're the god of destruction of your universe. I understand." Champa's like, "All right, Beerus. All right. How about this? How about this?" And Beerus like, "What?" He goes, "If I win, I get your planet Earth, okay, with everything that comes with it. But if you win, you get the Super Dragon Balls." He goes like, "Super Dragon Balls?" And he goes, "Oh yes, Super Dragon Balls. The planet size and all that stuff." And Beerus like, "Planet?" He's like, "Super Dragon Ball." He's quite confused, like, what the hell? And so the arc of trying to find the other Super Dragon Ball begins. Bulma goes to see Zuno and all that stuff. Finds out that 3 Dragon Balls are in each universe, Universe 7 and Universe 6, and 1 Dragon Ball is hidden away somewhere else. And so what ends up going now is Beerus accepts the challenge. Beerus and Champa don't fight each other because Champa as well, he's happy for what Goku gave him. Goku goes, "Here." Goku chucks 5 capsules at Champa and he goes, "Those are filled." He goes, "Those 3 are filled with all the ramen you want to eat." Champa's like, "Huh?" "And those ones are filled with all the pudding you want to eat." Champa's like, he looks at Beerus, it looks at Goku, he's like, "Thank you so much." And he looks at Beerus, he pokes tongues at Beerus, and Whis goes, "Bye now." Vados goes, "Bye now." They teleport away back to the universe, and Champa can't believe how much food that they've eaten, how yummy it is. And so he goes off to get his own team of warriors for the fight. Beerus is like, "Well, I've got you 3. All we need to do is find 2 more." Goku goes, "Oh, we got the other 2. We got Gohan and 17. And Vegeta's like, "Simple." Beerus is like, "Well, easy." They all go to eat. And what happens is they all prepare. Everyone gets together. Vegeta, Goku, and them don't do their 3 years training. Instead, they enjoy their family time, and then they go off to the tournament, or the Destroyer Gods tournament, in the round between both universes. And as everyone arrives, and Whis uses the ability to change the arena, and they're ready into everyone getting into the battle. This is about my latest spot, guys. I hope you like this. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. And yes, but also thank you guys for watching these videos. I appreciate you guys' support, and I hope you guys all take care of yourselves. But as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.